Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a global industry that's often shrouded in smoke, both literally and metaphorically. We're talking of course about tobacco. It's a plant with a long and complicated history, tied to everything from colonialism and industrialization to public health crises, and well, some pretty catchy jingles back in the day. And while its popularity has declined in many parts of the world, it remains a major economic force and a source of income for millions of people. Now you might be surprised to learn that the global tobacco trade is worth hundreds of billions of dollars annually, and behind those staggering figures are a handful of countries that dominate production. So in this video we're going to journey across continents to uncover the top 10 tobacco-producing nations in 2023. We'll delve into their production numbers, explore the economic and social impact of this controversial crop, and maybe, just maybe, spark some critical thinking along the way. Let's get started with a global overview. Our first stop takes us to the world's most populous nation, China. Now, China has been cultivating tobacco for centuries, and today, it stands as the undisputed heavyweight champion of tobacco production. In 2023 alone, China produced a staggering 2.5 million metric tons of the stuff. That's more than twice the amount of the next country on our list. This massive output is driven by a combination of factors, from vast agricultural lands and a long history of tobacco cultivation to a huge domestic market and government regulations that, some argue, haven't kept pace with the public health concerns surrounding smoking. Our next destination is India, a country with a deeply rooted history of agriculture and a rapidly growing economy. In 2023, India solidified its position as the world's second-largest tobacco producer, churning out approximately 800,000 metric tons. Now, tobacco cultivation in India is a significant source of income for millions of smallholder farmers, particularly in states like Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. However, this economic lifeline comes at a cost. India also grapples with high rates of tobacco-related illnesses and faces the challenge of balancing economic interests with public health concerns. Next, we travel to South America, where we find Brazil holding strong as the world's third-largest tobacco producer. In 2023, Brazil harvested around 700,000 metric tons of tobacco, much of which was destined for export. While Brazil is better known for its coffee and sugarcane, tobacco has long been a staple crop, particularly in the southern regions. And it's worth noting that Brazilian tobacco is often considered high quality and fetches premium prices on the international market. This makes tobacco a valuable commodity for the country, even as it navigates the global debate on tobacco control and the ethical implications of profiting from a product known to be harmful. Our journey now takes us to Indonesia, a sprawling archipelago nation with a unique relationship with tobacco. In 2023, Indonesia produced roughly 300,000 metric tons, securing its place as a major player in the global tobacco market. Now, Indonesia is interesting because it has a very strong domestic market for cigarettes, fueled in part by a uniquely Indonesian product, clove cigarettes, known locally as Kretek. These flavored cigarettes have gained popularity both within Indonesia and internationally, contributing to the country's significant tobacco consumption rates and raising concerns about the potential health risks associated with these flavored products. Crossing the Pacific, we arrive in the United States, a country with a complex and often contradictory relationship with tobacco. In 2023, the U.S. produced approximately 250,000 metric tons of tobacco, maintaining its position as a top-tier producer. Now, while the U.S. has implemented some of the world's most stringent tobacco control measures, it also remains a major exporter of tobacco leaf. This duality reflects the ongoing tension between the economic significance of the tobacco industry, particularly in states like North Carolina and Kentucky, and the undeniable public health implications of smoking, a legacy that the U.S. continues to grapple with. Our next stop takes us to Pakistan, where tobacco plays a significant role in the agricultural sector and the national economy. In 2023, Pakistan produced around 150,000 metric tons of tobacco, making it a key contributor to the global supply chain. Tobacco farming in Pakistan provides livelihoods for many rural communities, but it also presents a complex challenge for public health officials. The country faces the difficult task of addressing the health risks associated with tobacco use, while also supporting the economic well-being of those who depend on the industry. We now journey to Zimbabwe, a country that has faced its share of economic and political turmoil. Despite these challenges, Zimbabwe has maintained its reputation for producing some of the world's highest quality tobacco leaf. In 2023, Zimbabwe produced approximately 120,000 metric tons, much of which was exported to international markets. Zimbabwean tobacco is renowned for its flavor and aroma, making it a sought-after commodity for cigarette manufacturers worldwide. However, the industry in Zimbabwe has also been marred by accusations of labor exploitation and environmental concerns, highlighting the complex issues surrounding tobacco production in the developing world. Our journey continues in Malawi, a small landlocked nation in southeastern Africa. For Malawi, tobacco is more than just a cash crop, it's a cornerstone of the economy. In 2023, Malawi produced around 110,000 metric tons of tobacco, making it one of the world's leading exporters of the crop. However, this reliance on tobacco comes at a steep price. Malawi faces a devastating health crisis linked to tobacco use, with high rates of smoking-related illnesses straining the country's healthcare system and hindering its development. Next, we travel to South America once again, this time to Argentina, a country known for its vast pampas and agricultural prowess. In recent years, Argentina has emerged as a significant player in the global tobacco market, with production steadily increasing. In 2023, Argentina produced around 100,000 metric tons of tobacco, solidifying its position as a major producer in the region. This growth in Argentina's tobacco industry is driven by factors such as favorable growing conditions, government support for agricultural exports, and increasing demand from international cigarette manufacturers. Our final stop takes us to Mozambique, a country located on the southeastern coast of Africa. In recent years, Mozambique has emerged as a notable player in the global tobacco market, with production expanding significantly. In 2023, Mozambique produced an estimated 90,000 metric tons of tobacco, marking its growing presence on the world stage. This surge in production is driven by several factors, including available land, low labor costs, and foreign investment in the tobacco sector. However, as Mozambique's tobacco industry grows, so too do concerns about the potential social and environmental impacts of this expansion. And there you have it, the top 10 tobacco-producing countries in 2023. From the sprawling fields of China to the fertile soils of Brazil, these nations play a pivotal role in an industry that, despite its controversial nature, continues to shape economies and impact lives around the world. As we've seen, the global tobacco trade is a complex tapestry woven from threads of agriculture, economics, politics, public health, and even cultural identity. While the economic benefits of tobacco production are undeniable for many countries, particularly those where tobacco provides livelihoods for millions, the health consequences of smoking cast a long shadow over this global industry. The challenge for these nations, and indeed for the world, is to find a way to balance the economic engine of tobacco production with the urgent need to address the public health crisis it fuels. Thanks for sticking with us on this journey through the world of tobacco production. Don't forget to like this video if you found it insightful, leave a comment below with your thoughts on this complex issue, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking explorations of our world. Until next time, stay curious.